Yo, what is up, Crockxen clan members, fairy tale fans, and others who have fun this video? I'm SoresanCrockxen, and today we're here with episode 64 review of Fairy Tale Series 2. And before we get started, I want to quickly apologize for the video going up so late. I honestly can't wait to go, just leave. I'm going on vacation to my mom's in Arizona next week, and they have better internet over there. I'm sorry. Honestly, I'm so upset at the fact that my internet can't handle me watching Fairy Tale on Crunchyroll and my sister watching her TV shows or whatever the heck she does on her computer. I don't know. It just can't handle it because I honestly, it keeps freezing. Like my streams, like my show keeps freezing while hers is just fine. So I don't know. It's just luck of the draw or whatever. But anyways, this episode of Fairy Tale is one of the reasons why, it really shows one of the reasons why I love this series so much. It really pushes you emotionally. It really does. And sometimes it does a really bad job of doing things, and then sometimes it does a really good job of doing things. But when it hits the emotional side, for some reason, I feel like Fairy Tale always hits it right. I have not had. I mean, except for the one filler arc, 12 zodiac signs. That emotional was just bullshit. But that was filler, so I really don't want to talk about it. No, honestly. But when I do it legit, it's pretty powerful. And this episode just really showed off why. So Natsu, like what happened in the last episode, he basically broke into the castle. And then he fought that little frog-looking dude, and apparently he has some weird powers. I don't know. I love the fact that Happy actually helped out and bit the dude in the freaking arm. But then Silver showed up, and this is where the interesting parts happen. In case you didn't know, I mean, you should already have guessed this from the moment he was introduced. Silver is Gray's dad, right? So obviously, they had a little, quick moment in there where they talk about the village, the Sun Village, and he's like, well, I really appreciate you guys for melting the ice because it was a mistake. My bad. I went over there and I froze the village on a hunch, and it was my bad and all this stuff. And then Natsu starts, because Natsu, let's be honest, Natsu has a really great nose, right? He can smell things and be able to recognize things. He can differentiate and stuff like that. He notices a scent on Silver that reminds him of somebody. Now this was funny because as soon as he said that, Silver changed tones. He went from the quirky thing that he was just, I feel bad about what was going on. Honestly, I was regretting it. From that tone to a very serious, cold heart version. And he Natsu barely started saying his name, and then Silver just whack. That's the thumbnail. That's literally he literally just froze him right then and there. It was ridiculous. And then he's like, don't ever utter that name in front of me again. So obviously we're gonna have some kind of clash between Silver and Gray. I really hope that it's amazing because it's a clash of ice. You got Demon Slayer over here, and then you just got regular ice over here. So very interesting dynamic, So what does this mean? Happy's by himself now, and I really like what they did with him. I love when they really push remember, Happy and Natsu are basically family. So I love when they really do these dynamics between them where first the frog dude hurt Happy, so Natsu got pissed and pretty much clawed the dude's eye out. And then as soon as Silver basically flat out freezes Natsu, Happy goes into this whole depression, I gotta get out of here because I gotta get this thing done. I gotta warn everybody. And that's what we see what the castle is. It's literally a giant cube in the air that's floating around, and then the castle's on top, but it's literally land. And it's really weird shaped. And out of a fucking cube, and it's rope, just flying and hovering everywhere. I don't know. I don't know about that. And then we have our, Gerard stuff. He's fighting Oración Seis. Zero's apparently coming back. Or, I don't know what the heck they're trying to do with him. I really don't like. He was knocked out, and all of a sudden he's back now. Like Brain was knocked out, and now Zero's up. Or at least we saw him wake up. So honestly, I have no idea where the dynamic's gonna go there. I have a feeling Oración Seis is really gonna be on the bad side for a little. At least some of them, because Hot Eye is not going to get involved with any of this shit, right? That's what we can assume that. So what does this mean? I don't know. I'm really interested to see what's going to happen there. Obviously, Jiraiya is fighting by himself, so bringing in Zero is going to be a big pain in the ass. But we'll see how that goes. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, they're able to settle things and stuff like that. And then we have Natsu in prison. Like, they actually threw him in a jail cell, and Isana's there. And they're trying to break out, and it's not working out. Natsu's pissed because they stole his scarf. You never mess with Natsu's scarf. That is a bad idea. Like, the moment that dude gets out of there, whoever stole his scarf, let me just say, you're going to wish you hadn't touched that scarf. Okay, that thing is precious to him. So, the Sana, Natsu interaction, stuff like that. And then, like, the biggest, this is what I mean, like, we have these moments in the show where, like, Gray and Juvia are leaving the site that they were at, and Juvia's in her emotional state. She's nervous. She's scared. Like something bad is happening. We're all in danger, stuff like that. And like Gray basically comforts her. So like we have a dynamic there, and then Lucy and Wendy find the wreckage of the chairman's house, and they're both concerned with everybody. Natsu, Ersa, Mira Jane, and Happy. Like it's all like this is legit, like serious, like. And so like shit's crazy now. They're literally the way they feel is like they're taking them down one by one. Stana said that, and I totally agree with. They're really going after them one by one. So what's gonna happen now? Well, everybody conjoins back at the guild. They're like shit's going down. Natsu and Ersa, Mira Jane, Happy, they were gone. The whole town was destroyed. Everything's just insane, right? So the chairman's gone. Our characters that were in the house are gone. Natsu and Happy disappeared. And it's just crazy shit, right? So they're all over here like, what are they gonna do? Like, we gotta plan this out. And then Happy just like glides in. Like he's like I loved his escape plan. It was like the most obvious way to escape. I'm actually confused on how he got away from Silver in the first place, but we're not going to talk about that. He literally escapes through a barrel. He's in a barrel and he's literally walking and then stopping at certain positions so that people stop by, and then he keeps going until he gets to the window and he flies out. That was the most ghetto way to escape, but I loved it anyways. So here's what happens. Happy gets in, like he's literally basically passing out as soon as he actually gets to the guild building. And he's so upset at what just happened because he's like, I couldn't do anything. And I love, like I said, I really love when Fairytale goes to the emotional side. Like, just seeing Happy's reaction to the fact that he feels like he failed Natsu by leaving him there. Like, he literally said that, I can't believe I left Natsu there. He's like so emotional and so upset about it. Like Lucy's over here comforting him. He's like, you did your best. Like you did the right thing coming to us. Like because now we can do a plan of action. And he's just so like he feels so bad. You even had Lily come in. Like, dude, you don't have to worry about this. You can't be worrying about the fact that you can't say this is your fault. Like you just see this. They all act like a family, and I really love when they really bring that side of Fairy Tail because not a lot of other shows do that. I mean, you have groups, but like they just feel like a group of people hanging out. Whereas Fairy Tail really does it, like really portrays the fact that the entire guild is a family and they all take care of each other. So I don't know, I really like that. I really appreciate that Fairy Tail still has that as its core. So Levy's gonna come in. She's gonna pinpoint where they're going so they can find a trajectory. Because Happy, like the thing's moving, so he can't just take them and lead them back because the thing is moving. So he kind of has an idea where it was going. They remembers that they said Bosco, which is like the border. So I gotta Levy's got this. She's got this because she's smart. She's a genius. She can figure this out, so she's gonna do it and everything. Now we saw Lisana. Where's Elfman? Well, we got our answer at the end of the episode. He shows up all down, and I kind of feel bad that one of my friends kind of spoiled this for me because it honestly would have made a bigger impact if I hadn't known about it. But like Elfman comes in, he's all down and depressed, and then he's like talking about how he failed, like Lisana was taken and he couldn't do anything about it, which is true. That's literally what happened. We see a flashback and everything. And like I gotta say, Kana's a bitch sometimes. Like you had everybody else comforting Elfman. It's like it's okay, man. You don't have to worry about it. It's not your fault. We'll get it back. That kind of like positive reinforcement. And you just hear Kana. And I guess it's Kana's character. I like it when she's more the actual Kana, like jokey, like fun, goofy Kana. To like, cause the other side of her is like her being a bitch. And that's kind of what was shown here. He's like, really? Like your sister, and you couldn't even protect her, or like you couldn't even go after them. You lost sight of them. Are you serious? Like basically nagging him. I'm like, dude, chill the fuck out. His sister was basically taken hostage, but you don't know that. Nobody knows that. And so he's got a bomb. He's gonna blow up Fairy Tail because that's what that chick told him to do. Like you're gonna blow up Fairy Tail, and then you can talk about your sister and stuff like that. And I'm like, damn, they had him like just. So we'll see what happens. Literally the episode ended off with him saying he was gonna destroy Fairy Tail, because I mean, Lisana matters more to him than everybody else in the guild, which is kind of weird. But I can kind of see it. I mean, he technically killed her once before, so this would be like really bad if he basically killed her again. Bad deja vu. I'm sorry. But yeah, so we're gonna see how this is gonna go. I'm looking forward to this. I can't wait to see what Zero is gonna do when he gets involved with this whole shebang. And Natsu's obviously jailed right now. I feel bad for whoever stole his scarf because they're gonna pay for it really bad. Elfman's gonna blow up Fairy Tail, obviously, because he's literally by himself in the basement, so there's no way they're gonna stop that. Unless somebody like for some reason like, hey, Elfman, you okay? And then boom or whatever. I don't know what's gonna happen. We'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure he is gonna blow it up though, because he basically said, "I'm just leave me alone. I'm gonna be taking a nap," basically. So he's gonna blow up Fairy Tail. So we're gonna see how this all escalates from here on out. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Link in the description where you can watch the episode on Crunchyroll if you are a member. I should say that because if not, I'm also going to leave a 2-day free trial in the description. You gotta click it, copy, paste it, and then basically in your what's it called? Your account, your profile, you can put in that code. You get 2 days for free in case you need them, and you can watch Fairy Tail today or whenever you want. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I'm SoresanCrockxen. Once again, I apologize for this being so late. But I will see you guys tomorrow for Pokemon X and Y.